Hey guys, I'm Joe Theo with Vid Authority. I thought a good topic would be to talk about what other social media sites should you be using for your brand besides YouTube. Now, right off the bat, I think the two big ones would be Twitter and Facebook. The reason being, those are probably the two most popular. And for Twitter, it's very one-on-one, very personal communication. So if you interact with people on there, it really feels like you're getting a personal connection, and people like that. Twitter's a great way for people who have quick questions to ask you directly and you can get a quick response. You can also have a direct message that's very long now. Twitter removed the 140 character direct message. So if you do have to provide someone with longer support or longer message, you can send them to them privately and directly. So Twitter's a great way for interacting with people on a one-to-one basis. And also, since so many people do use Twitter, I think it's pretty much a no-brainer that your brand should at least have a Twitter account and that you should check it. Even if you don't post that often, people might be tweeting at you, so it's definitely important to check it and respond to people if they do. Now for Facebook, I think it's important to have just because everyone has a Facebook. People are going to assume you're on Facebook, and if they go looking for you, you at least want them to be able to find you. Facebook isn't as good, I think, for one-to-one conversations. Sure, people can leave comments and you can respond to them, but it's more of a public question, like putting it on a wall, as opposed to tweets, which don't necessarily show up for everyone. However, Facebook has been getting a lot less valuable for brands ever since they made you start to boost and pay for posts to get it out to everyone that likes your page. So if you post something on Facebook, it's good to be aware that probably only a fraction of your likes are going to see that post, which is really frustrating, but still, I think it's at least worth it to have it, even though a lot of people aren't focusing on their Facebook marketing as much as they used to, because you get a lot less return on it unless you're willing to pay them. But it is still obviously valuable if you are able to get great engagement and post interesting things that people like to interact with, because if you can get people who like your page to interact with posts and like them and comment them and share them, Facebook will be a lot more likely to show your stuff to them later. So the most important thing for Facebook is if you're posting, don't just broadcast stuff out. Get people to engage, make stuff that's interesting, that warrants a response, and get people happy to talk about your brand. And that's the most important strategy for Facebook. And two other social media sites that I would say are optional would be Pinterest and Instagram. These are great for brands or channels that are very visually oriented, such as fashion stuff or products that you make. You can post cool stuff on there of them being used, or if it's an interesting looking product in itself, you can post it. This is great for fashion. I see a lot of people doing that because obviously Instagram and Pinterest, very visually oriented. If you can post an interesting picture, that's the most important thing. Don't be posting advertisements on these sites because people go on Instagram to see cool pictures. That's what it's all about. They want to see cool pictures. So if you can integrate your brand or your channel or whatever into an interesting picture and make just cool stuff that's worth commenting on and liking, that's what you want to do for Pinterest and Instagram. These two are something I don't really use myself. I have an Instagram, but it's not something I have as my primary strategy for promotion, but I do see brands, specifically those ones I talked about for fashion, that do use Instagram as their primary promotional vehicle. So in addition to those other social media sites, if you think you can make a good Instagram account, then by all means do it. What you don't want to do is just sign up for all social media sites and spread yourself thin. I would focus on whatever social media sites you think are going to be most effective or you see the best response from, so that you can focus your time and get the best return on your work. And I guess that would be a good place to leave this off, because that's pretty much good advice for anything you do. So I'm interested in what you guys think about this. Do you sign up for as many social media accounts as you can and try to manage them all? Or which one is your favorite that you see the best responses to? If you guys want, you can like the video and also subscribe, because I try to make new videos 3 times a week, so it should be worth it. If you want to check out some other helpful videos on the right-hand side, you can either click right on them or look in the description for the same link, such as if you're on a phone. So I look forward to hearing from you guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.